So Pete, how did you come to choose a career as a certified financial planner? And I guess more specifically, why did you decide to focus on becoming a fiduciary?
Yeah, I was in the Marines, as you know, and I got out of the Marine Corps and I started a fitness center, and that got me into more of a business running, becoming an entrepreneur and running my own business, which wasn't really a direction of any sort. It was more the fitness idea coming out of the Marines. And I did well with that, but it was a franchise, and long story, I sold that business, and I was recruited, or a friend of my parents said, "What's Pete doing now that he sold his business?" And he brought me into the life insurance business. And I said, "I don't want anything to do with the life insurance business." But I had a business acumen, I had a sales ability, so I gave it a shot. And I did that. I worked with a company that did a lot of estate planning work. We were working with people who were planning on what was going to happen to their stuff when they died. And back then, estate taxes were applicable at a much lower estate level. And it was an interesting line of work, but it wasn't really, I think, the long run direction I wanted to go. And what I discovered is these people I was working with and helping them decide or plan or prepare for what was going to happen when they're gone, no one was doing a real good job of helping them manage their assets and spend their money while they were living. In this industry, I think it's a real emphasis on growing and accumulating assets. And if you're working with an advisor, well, maybe that's not the best word to call them an advisor. If you're working with an investment salesperson, they want you to hold on to that money and keep it invested as long as possible, because that's their revenue stream. That's how they get paid. And I discovered that they weren't really, people I was meeting were not getting good advice on how to spend their money once their paycheck. And that's really when I began to focus on that. So as a fiduciary, that's my role. I sit at the same side of the table with my clients. If they're doing well, they remain our clients, and we have an ongoing revenue stream, and they're going to stay our clients if we're doing a good job. And that's really how that came to be. How I came to be a fiduciary was I discovered that people weren't getting what I believed was good advice, because it was a world of salespeople, and people were either selling them investments to stay invested forever, or they were selling them life insurance for something that came at the end of the life. Nothing was happening in between there after the paycheck ends. And for the last 20 years, that's where I focused. So if you like what you heard today and any of our discussion resonates with you, we always say here at Good Financial Services, it all starts with a conversation. So just write in the comments below, or go to our website, goodfinancial.com, and just check off that you'd like to set up a conversation. And we're happy to just chat and see where your situation is. And I'm sure we can provide advice and help along the way.